Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Council Action for Monday, November 27th. The City Council meeting was held tonight, and we had several things on the agenda tonight. The first one on the agenda that was special was a special presentation, a resolution honoring the City Attorney, John Hessel. John's been with the city for more than 34 years, and we couldn't say enough for John. John has been a great city attorney. He has done well for the city. He has guided us through good times and bad times, and we have succeeded on all of them. So John has been a very good attorney for the city of Florissant, and he will truly be missed. We had the next thing on agenda was hearing from citizens, which there were none. Communications, we had none. We had a couple public hearings. First one was 2311-029. It was a request to authorize the rezoning of 8333 North Lindbergh from a B1 local shopping district to a B3 extensive business district. This would be for a laundromat. There were a few questions on this, and we will discuss some more on this more on length at our next council meeting. Our next one, public hearing, was 2311-031, request to authorize special use permit for Serenity Renew Massage, LLC, for operation of massage business located at 760 St. Francois, Suite 3, in a historic business zoning district. That's going to be just a regular massages for Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Our next public hearing was a request to authorize amendment to a B5 ordinance number 8362 for Brew Crew, LLC, doing business as 7 Brew, to allow for a drive-through only coffee shop located at 8180 North Lindbergh. There was a few questions on the building that he had some, if it was a true masonry building, which it's not. Some of the material that he has showed us was not a true masonry material. So we will have more questions on that as time comes on our next council meeting. After that, public hearings, we had old business, bills for a second reading. Bill number 9927 passed and became ordinance 8935, which was an ordinance to amend the Chapter 245 Parks and Recs of the City of Florissant for fees for use, to adjust fees at our various facilities, include Egan Center, JFK, the pool, and etc. Next one was bill number 9928, ordinance authorized special use permit for Taste LLC to allow for a sit-down and carry-out restaurant existing B3 extensive business district located at 1169 North Highway 67. There was some stuff that we had recently that came up after the public hearing on this, and it came to our attention, some stuff that we did not know about, so we postponed this bill until the December 11th meeting. There will be more questions asked and hopefully some more answers by the proprietor. Next one was bill number 9930. That actually passed and became ordinance 8936, authorized a special use permit for T&T located at 8192 North Lindbergh to allow for operation of a carry-out restaurant. This would be a nice addition. This is the old Papa Murphy's building, so it'd be nice to have. We'll get in there and have some tea and some food. Next one on the agenda was bill number 9931, which also passed and became ordinance 8937, ordinance amending the number 8843, establish a new compensation plan for seasonal employees for the city of Florissant and containing an effective date clause, which becomes effective January 2nd, 2024. There was a small adjustment scale on some seasonal employees. Next thing on the agenda were board appointments, which we did not have any. Next thing on the agenda was requests. Requests for a beer and wine by the drink liquor license for Narrow Gauge Brewery located at 1545 North Highway 67. This was granted. Narrow Gauge used to have their production at Cagino's Bar and Grill on Lindbergh, and they moved all of their production, Narrow Gauge production, up to the old Pool King. So, and this is just a simple wine by the drink liquor license. That was granted, so there was not too many questions on that. Pretty simple. Next resolution was a resolution 1054, resolution of City of Florissant City Council endorsing St. Louis County's grant program for the city waste reduction effort. This resolution is to encourage people to reduce in their waste, trash, and encourage more recycling. The recycle helps. The less recycle, or the more recycle we have, the less waste that we have in our landfills. Our landfills are becoming, ain't too many of them around anymore, and they're all getting filled. So we have to encourage recycling. Bills. Next thing on the agenda were bills for a first reading. Ordinance to authorize the rezoning of 8333 North Lindbergh for Tamara property from a B1 local shopping district to a B3 extensive business district to allow for a laundromat. There were several questions on that. The bill was read for the first reading. Also, we had bill number 9937, ordinance to authorize the amendment for the Brew Crew LLC doing business 7 Brew to allow for a drive-through only coffee shop located at 8180 North Lindbergh. That was also read for the first reading. That's going to be, if that passes, that will be where the Crazy Bowls and Wraps are located. They will tear that building down and construct a new building. Next on the agenda was 9938. We did that in 3 readings. That was authorized the special use permit for Serenity Renew Massage LLC for operation of massage in a business located at 760 St. Francois Suite C in a historic business zoning district. That passed unanimously, and that became ordinance 8938. Our next item on the agenda for first readings was bill number 9939, which also we did for 3 readings, which passed, and that was a transfer, authorizing a transfer to Capital Improvement Fund of $180,000 to the Capital Addition Public Works to account for the vehicle leases. That is our yearly payment on our vehicles that we passed in the budget for our lease. We also made a motion, and we passed the ordinance 9936, became ordinance 8940, and we named the council chamber after John Hessel, our city attorney. It was a great honor to have him as our city attorney. Like I said earlier in the meeting, he is the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time, and John, it's well deserved that he retires, and that it's an honor to have our council chambers named after him. John was something else. John's the only man I know that brought a chair to a gunfight and won. So John was a very, very brave man and very courageous person, and well-deserved in his retirement. Hopefully he has on his endeavors in the future, and he would have good luck, John. A motion was made to cancel the meeting on December 15th, due to Christmas. So, I mean, that was passed unanimously. So our next council meeting will be December 11th, 2023, and that will be the last council meeting of the year. Thank you for listening to me, and hopefully everybody had a good Thanksgiving and very well spent it with your family. It was very nice to have the miracle on St. Francis Street Saturday night. Great event, well attended. The golf cart parade was something else. It was neat to see all the golf carts decorated. That's all I have this evening, and once again, everybody have a good evening, and see you next meeting, December 11th.